Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler, and you are watching Regular Gaming. Welcome back to the good old Let's Play series on my channel. If it's your first time here, all you need to know about this series is that it's structured around specifically creativity, maybe a little bit of chaos, and just getting better at Minecraft every single day. That's all we want to do here. Last episode, we laid the groundwork, built this little dome behind me. If you want to watch that, the episode is going to be in the description. So, um, yeah, we built this dome last time, kind of did some mining, looted a few villages, but I haven't really done much in the interior since, but this is what it looks like. What I have done a little bit off camera in between episodes is start farming over here. I set up all the crops in their own fields, smaller fields for potatoes and beetroot, and some bigger fields for carrots and some wheat. I also have sugarcane here that I'm going to take down so it keeps growing. And I'm breeding some cows as well, just at the start of this episode. If these mob noises are too loud, please let me know. I can turn them down a little bit. I think we are going to try to build this up a little bit more, make it look a little bit nicer, but for now, I think it's good how it is. I am going to go mining, looking for diamonds today, possibly get an enchanting setup. I don't know if I will enchant. We did find a zombie spawner last time over there. I marked it with a wall. I don't think you can see it from here, actually, but um, we might be making a mob spawner to get XP at least early game and figure out something better in the future. I know that there's a lot of new ways to get XP nowadays, so let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll be right back, maybe with a little more of an update on the farm, maybe with some mining updates. I honestly don't know yet. All right, so something I also want to start off doing is adding a campfire under here for a early game honey source. It's so close to base that I might as well take advantage of it. I think I've done this wrong a few times, but I think that's all I need to do. I don't know if that bumblebee is going to be triggered at me or that one, but I think we'll see shortly here. I did create a pair of shears just to get some money early on, and it looks like I didn't get attacked. So I do think I did this correctly this time. So I am glad to see that, and I think I can hit that. Yep. All right, so I am finishing up putting in this fence here for all my crops. I think that looks at least as solid as we want it to get. I think this just fences in the farm pretty well. I don't think I need any sort of sheep or chickens yet. Yeah, so I died a few times, and I've been sitting in the corner, a little depressed for a few minutes now. Not sure what to do, but it was only iron tools, so I think I'll be okay. All right, so let's see what we have here, what the damage is. Do have some iron. Don't really have any like other tools I can use here, so I'm just going to create what I can with this iron. Do have some bread. So I think we're going to be in good shape here, but yeah, it's always just a little annoying. I'm sure everyone's been there before. All right, so I have about a stack and some change of raw iron now. It's currently being smelted up over here. Got a decent amount of coal too. So I would say that I'm back. Huh? Huh? Can you tell the difference here? All right, so I just realized I wasn't recording, but I did end up finding 8 diamonds in this cave that's extremely close to spawn. I didn't go too far down. There's a big cave down there, but I think I'm just gonna get out of here because look at that. I wish I could show you guys the achievement of me getting my first diamonds, but I really thought I pressed record, but I didn't. So my apologies there. All right, so the cows are getting a little bit overcrowded here. I think you guys know what time it is. All right, nothing to see here. All right, so this is pretty exciting. I have my diamonds now. I just got some leather, and I also have some sugar cane that I've been collecting. So I can create some paper here, and we can see how many books we can get. Not sure if it will be enough for the whole enchanting setup, but we'll see here. So I do need bookshelves, so I can get some wood here. And we can see it. We got 11 bookshelves. And I think a village could have some bookshelves for us, but for now we can throw this in here. So I think we only need, what is that, 4 more? All right, I think there should be bookshelves in here. I was watching back some footage from, yep, that's actually a perfect amount of books. I'm going to grab this lectern too. Well, hello there. All right, so I think I'm going to have enough leather now. We can get this enchanting setup ready. All right, so there it is. We can create an enchanting table, and we should have enough bookshelves now. Unless if I did it incorrectly or something changed. Is that right? Oh, I think if I just add this wood block in there, it should just look like it's in there. And nice. There you go. Level 30 enchantment. Fortune right away. We don't have enough levels yet, so I think the next thing is to create a XP farm and to get some more diamonds. Okay, I am out here at the mob spawner. It's a zombie spawner if you don't remember. I just cleared out all the cobblestone. And then I think I need to research on how far I need to go on each side and above and below. But I'll let you know in case anybody else is interested in making a zombie farm, but this is going to be very simple. All right, so I think that should be it for digging it out. Also, I looked it up on just ChatGPT, and it's 5 by 5 by 5 and then 4 blocks high. First we do this. I thought that was going to flow all the way to here. Now, we'll do this. I think I got to go this way. I think I need a sign. Hope I have enough wood. How do you make a sign? There you go. Sign. I think I just throw this in here. It'll fall down. Or should I do... like that? Alright, that should be good. Alright, I think that should be about it. I just need to pop these torches off. Maybe put one down here. Alright, I'm gonna cover it up here and hope for the best. Alright, so it's looking like it's only dropping one down at a time, so... And try to do this strategically here. I guess I'll drop it down a little bit lower. Well, they're dying from, I think, having too many mobs, so that's, I guess, a good sign. I can go like that. I think we should be good now. Oh. You know what that means. There's a little guy coming. And he hits hard. Oh. Alright, I think I gotta be really quick here. And that's a bad start. Alright. I think they're trapped in there now. Let's see how this works here. It's not too bad. That was a lot longer of a process than I wanted it to be, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, so I think that is enough. We've just been watching soccer while hitting this spawner, so yeah, this is all the loot I got. Actually, it looks like I got some chicken, so I guess I had one of those chicken jockeys in there, which I think are pretty rare, but yeah, I'm going to head back and we're going to check out enchantments. Alright, so I think after using, the enchantment table, we got 6 diamonds left. That is pretty much just enough for a pickaxe, and maybe a sword. So I guess I could do 2 diamond pickaxes and go for an unbreaking and a silk touch. So sure, that's what we'll do here. Awesome. So we already get fortune, which is the one that I definitely wanted to get. Fortune and efficiency, that's great. And then I also have an unbreaking book. So this is another fortune pick. See, that one's just fortune, so I'm just gonna store this one away. And probably rerun it another time. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a little mine over here, somewhere near the base, and start strip mining, just so I don't die with higher amounts of levels, and maybe try to get a few diamonds. So I think this is gonna be a really good spot to have like a mine. The house is right here. I think this will just like frame it in really well. But just to remove some dirt here, have a little 5x5 mine, make a cool little entrance. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some dark oak. I'm also going to grab a little bit of oak as well. And then I'm just going to come over here. I think I'm going to make a little frame with this oak. 4 high is probably good. And I'm going to smelt some cobblestone. And while that's smelting, I'm going to go one back here. I'm gonna fill in this with oak. And let's see here. I think I'm gonna strip this. And I need another axe. And yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna add a little roof out of some stone bricks here. So, I think that looks a little dumb. Maybe do that. Just gonna grab some oak fences and maybe try throwing those in there. Like that. No, that does not look right. Oh, I got an idea. We're gonna take this all down. Hang on with me for a second here. Oh my god. Alright, I think this is gonna look okay. Just give me a second. Let me throw that in there. Alright, I don't think that looks too bad. I just gotta add the fence. Could be worse. Let's see here. Let's try this. Now that looks better. And we'll strip that. Yeah, I think that's a solid enough, at least for now, entrance to the mine. I'm going to put a little lantern here. But yeah, I'm just going to, honestly, dig a hole straight down as far as we can go. I think if I shift and just hang on the edge here, I shouldn't die. Shouldn't is the key word. Alright, so I surprisingly didn't hit any sort of cave while coming down here, which I thought was kind of shocking, but pretty cool. I'm gonna, yeah, strip mine down here, figure out a way back up. I'll probably just pillar and then figure out a ladder later on. But yeah, I think negative 59 is where I need to be at. But yeah, let me know if that's incorrect. But that's where I'm gonna mine at. Alrighty, we have 17 diamonds, so let's see what we can make with that. I definitely want to get a chest plate. Definitely want to get a helmet. And want to get some boots, and I think that's about it, all we can do there. And yeah, so I'm just going to bring this over here as Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, Protection for it. I think that's what we're looking for. And Unbreaking, Fire Protection, Death Strider. I think I'll go with that. And it looks like we have Protection 3 on the helmet if we decide to get some more levels. Pretty nice, huh? Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so before we end this episode today, I think I'm going to add just a few finishing touches here to the mine area. I think I'm going to try using these, these new shelves. Maybe throw some trapdoors in somewhere. I'm thinking maybe up here. I think like that looks pretty solid. I might change this to spruce in the future once I run into a spruce biome, but maybe throw this down here. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's fine. Gonna grab the lantern, throw that up there. That looks pretty good. I'm just gonna throw that stair in there. I already think that looks a lot better. And then on the inside, I might reconsider where the hole's actually going to be, which might be a lot of unnecessary work, but that's what I'm going to do. Have the hole here, maybe. I keep almost falling in this hole, so I am going to add a trapdoor there for now. Please let me know if this is making any sense to anybody, but yeah, we're going to go like this. I really like the look of like a vaulted ceiling. I think this is going to look okay. Oops. And then the rest of these walls, I'm just going to throw oak in here. I might need to get some more. All right. Obviously, I think I'm going to add some detail to this in the future. I'm probably going to throw another light up here somewhere. But this torch is good for now. And then I'm going to dig this all the way down to bedrock and kind of switch over from where this is here. So, alrighty. So I think that is going to do it for today. So this episode, we kind of were all over the place. We started off farming a little bit. Then we moved over to the mines, did some mining, definitely died a few times. And then we did the XP farm, kind of free-handed that. I think it turned out all right. And then back here, I created this mine just as the small build I have for this episode. I'm going to try to do a build every episode just so I have something. And then we kind of got some diamonds and did a little bit of enchanting. So I think this was a pretty good episode. And I think that next week we're going to be maybe just doing a little bit more mining, but then just building something cool. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, but I'm excited to see what it will be. So stay tuned for that. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. If this is your second time here, I really appreciate you coming back. Goodbye.